History of Shadows, Chapter 6.
Ugh.
Huh?
A voice says while someone's shaking him to wake up.
What's... Who?
It's me, Luna.
She says in a soft tone. He carefully sits up and looks around. They were in a small room, leaves at the top as a roof, the walls being a bit overgrown with plants and vines, and a small window to let the sunlight light up the room. He looked down to see that he was sitting in a bed that was made out of leaves and soft moss.
Where am I?
In the treehouse.
How did I...
Get up here? We simply had to carry you up here.
Wait, what?
Don't question it too much. Come on, your friends are waiting for you.
How long have I been out?
A night. So don't worry.
She said and went out of the room.
Was I out that long?
Yep.
He sat up on the bed made out of moss and leaves and looked a little at the necklace around his neck. The crystal was glowing even more than last time he checked, and it made him feel warm inside, like the fiery ember of a dragon's breath. He stood up and walked out of the room and looked around. A few holes in the walls that led into other rooms, and nothing more. Every wall was clothed in the same way as the room he woke up in, vines and plants. Faint talking could be heard from one of the rooms. Slowly, he walked towards the room where the talking came from.
Luna? Is that you?
Oh, hey Jack, did you finally decide to get up? How are you feeling? Is your head dizzy? Do you feel any nauseous?
What? No,
Oh,
why
don't
would...
worry. Oh, you have noticed everyone's gone. They are out with Dawn going hunting. They did that a while ago, though, but they'll probably be back soon. But how about in the meantime, we get to know each other? Why don't you sit down for a little spell?
He was super confused about everything that she said. It went by so quickly that he didn't have time to react. So all of a sudden, he was sitting on the ground on a pile of moss.
Alright, what?
Wait. Please. Slow down. Luna, I just woke up. I'm not keeping up with what you're saying. I don't even know how I ended up here on the ground.
Oh dear. I'm sorry. Dawn says the same all the time. I get very excited. I hope I wasn't too fast for you.
It's fine.
Alright, since Dawn took your friends to go hunting, I decided to stay until you guys woke up. And now since you're up and at 'em and moving around and all giddy, I thought we could possibly get to know each other. I thought that would be fun to do while we wait for our friends to come back. We already got to know everyone in your party.
Alright. What do you want to know?
Well, I'm just a little bit, the tiniest little butterfly flutter curious about you. I want to know what's your full name and stuff like that.
My full name? Jack Lane.
Cool. Mine is Luna Moon.
Luna Moon? Isn't Luna the Spanish word for moon?
Oh, it is. Don't question too much about it. My parents sounded nice. Plus, there was a kid who was a big fan of the shows where someone was called Lula Moon as their last name.
Why a kid?
Because the kid was a child and to one of the families my parents were close friends with. I'd rather not explain the entire story. It's so boring.
So your name is basically Moon?
Is there something wrong with that, Mr. Road?
No. It's quite unique, if you ask me.
Well, thank you for the compliment. And a quick second question. You and your friends were on the plane when it crashed, correct?
Yeah?
Where were you three heading?
We were headed for Greece. Gonna have a vacation down there. We had planned it at least a year ahead.
I know the feeling. You've taken so much time and thought about where you were going to go. And then when it's time to go somewhere, when it's time to execute the plan, it just messes up, blows up in your face. Sorry.
Was that what happened to you and Dawn?
Me and Dawn were old kindergarten friends. Our parents decided to take our two families out on a nice cruise. They planned everything. And when we finally got there,
Her eyes started to tear up.
when I woke up on this island, I thought I was alone, but it turned out Dawn was there with me. She had saved me from drowning, but when reality hit me, I realized our parents, my parents, they...
Hey, calm down. We've all lost someone in our lives.
Have you ever lost someone really close to you, Jack?
No, I haven't yet, but I know Eric and Maya have.
Who?
Maya lost her grandfather in a car accident, but she was in the car when it happened.
Is that why she had a scar on her temple?
Yeah,
Were they close?
very much so. I remember that me and Eric were always there to comfort her, and even to this day, she's still upset about it, but we're always there to help her.
Who did Eric lose?
His uncle. They were quite close too, but he never really talks about it. And then there's his dad. He isn't dead that we know of. They've just never met. He's living with his mom, but most of the time he's home alone, so he basically has to take care of himself.
Why doesn't his mother do anything?
She's working almost 24/7.
Just to take care of herself and her son?
She doesn't have the best job, so it's barely in that they have enough money for food.
Isn't Eric old enough to work?
Yes, he's 17, but his mom is always saying to him and keeping him away from anything that has to do with work.
Why? Why won't she let him work?
I don't know. He's never told me why, even though he does know the reason why she's doing it.
Then let's ask him when he comes back.
I don't think that's a good idea. It could be something personal.
Could be. But how are we going to help him if he isn't telling us anything?
We?
Well, we are friends, right? Isn't that what friends do?
I guess. Hey, Luna. Before we started talking, I heard you talk to someone.
You did?
Yeah, at least I think I did. Something wrong?
Jack, can you keep a secret for me?
Yeah.
Alright.
She moves her hair slightly and reveals a necklace, a small red glowing crystal connected to a chain. He looked at the necklace with wide eyes.
What is...
This is a crystal connected, and it's connected to the creature called Monster. He's a shadow.
a shadow?
I know it sounds strange. This is why I have suspicion that it wasn't an accident due to that caused the boat to sink. And neither was your plane crashing.
You think it was a shadow? Wait, why do you suspect that the plane crash wasn't an accident?
I saw your necklace. You have a shadow as well, don't you? There's no need to lie. I know I can trust you, and you can trust me.
Yeah, I do.
Has your shadow told you the story of what has happened?
The story about their home and what happened?
Yeah.
Then yeah, she did. That's kind of why I blacked out before.
Is that so? Then you can guess who I suspect to be the real reason why we are all on this accursed island.
You think it was the shadow who's after the crystals?
Exactly.
Luna!
Dawn, you're back. What did you get?
No, it's me, Maya. You need to come quick. Eric and Dawn are in trouble.
Oh dear. I'll be back. You stay here. Keep an eye on the house.
No. Eric's my friend. I have to help.
You just woke up. It's not a good idea.
No matter what you say, I'll still come with.
He said and stood up, walking towards the ladders.
All right. But don't say I didn't warn you. Yay!